everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we're going to have our second part in our War for Indagar series. We're going to go ahead and finish the entire game today with this second part. We should be able to do that without it being too long of a video. And yeah, when we last left, I was doing all right. We'd just gone through round one. Hard to get a good feel for how you're doing in this game after just one round, but I hadn't made any terrible mistakes, and you know, hopefully this can be one of the few times y'all get to see me actually win a solo game on this channel. So let's get down to the table, and I'm going to show you how this game ends with War for Indagar. I do want to mention our sponsor, Board Game Co. This is a great website where you can go over there. You can buy games from them. They have a great selection, great prices. You can sell games over there. They have this whole value system so you know exactly what you're going to be getting. Without having to propose the sell, you just take a look. They're telling you what's going on. And same thing with trading. They allow you to trade games over there. And again, they have a value system, so you can kind of set up and see how this trade would work, or maybe this trade. They even link into your Board Game Geek account, so you can look at specifically games you're looking for, and then see which games you're trading away that they're looking for. Lots of great things over there. That's Board Game Co. It's a great place to buy, sell, and trade your way into a better collection. So be sure to click on the link in the description below so they know that I sent you over there. All right, so let's get down to the table. I'm going to show you how this game of War for Indagar is going to end. Hopefully with a victory. Let's see what happens. All right, so here this moves up to round 2. Now you'll see these little skulls at the bottom. When it gets to round 3, that's when these level ups start happening. So once we get to round 3, we have one skull on the board here for 3, 4, and 5. That means that she'll have 3 attack and 3 defense instead of the 2 attack and 2 defense she currently has. Speaking of which, it is her turn. So she's going to try to get to this. Let's see, hold on. We'll always attack the closest, refilled resource, blah, blah, blah. If it's occupied by a juicy target, well, my defense... Nope, see, my defense is 2 plus the outpost, which provides an additional 2 defense. So that gives me 4 defense, and she obviously only has 2 attacks, so it is not a juicy target. So what does it say will happen? If there is no such tile, then she will not move and has no target. So none of these resource tiles are occupied, and none of them are occupied by juicy targets. So she's actually not going to do anything. That is fantastic. Which means my turn. I think we'll actually have Azela go first, and she's going to just move directly here. I want to get to the Well of Power and try to get these spirits. Oh, but it is a mountain, which is impassable, so she can't move there, so she gets thrown back onto the tile that she's on. So she'll actually go ahead and move into the swamp because she only has 1 movement left, so that's fine. And she is going to use her basic ability, which costs 1 gold, to reveal a tile up to 3 spaces away. But let's don't get too far away, because if we have... You know what, let's do this one so we don't have to... Well, he can get there. He'll do that. No, I want him to upgrade one of these. So yeah, we'll reveal this one. Ooh. Let's see, I don't think I've actually played with that one yet. So that is a Maelstrom. When a hero leaves the Maelstrom, the player acting last in player order chooses which adjacent open tile the hero moves to. So obviously it's going to be me. So it doesn't really do anything in a solo game, basically. Yeah, so it doesn't really have much of an effect on the solo game, but it is still pretty cool looking. So next up we have the Spirit Walker. And, oh wait, she just used an ability. So the Spirit Walker has +3 attack now, so I am going to need to deal with this guy pretty soon. But he's got 2 movement, and he's moving towards her. So, see, and look at this. We can kind of guide where they go, because by moving here, he's not going to take an attack of opportunity against her, because she certainly... attacks of opportunity only happen against juicy targets, and he has 5 attack, while she has 2 defense. So that is definitely going to happen. All right, so first he's going to roll his 5 attack. Oh, just lost one off the corner there. Let's pull these out. That's another one. And she's got 2 defense. And then you just subtract the totals. So, I mean, you can basically have these 1s cancel out and these 3s cancel out. But that means that he just did 5 damage to her. So she's definitely going to fall back. We'll have her fall back away from the outpost. Okay, yes. If able, monsters always charge through. So that means he will go there. Which actually might not be bad, because now he's right there next to me, and I could spend my next 2 turns attacking him. Because like I said, he is a real problem. Okay. So now we're going to have... Yeah, we'll have Zotked go next. And he's actually going to move into this tile. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I think he'll scout this tile. I think we're going to leave that up. What does that do? Arcane Fog. A hero occupying this tile has +1 attack. Okay, that could be useful. Oh, y'all, you know what I forgot to do again? And honestly, this is something I always have trouble remembering, is choosing a strategy. Now, I could go Hunter and Gather again, but I think I'm going to go with the Wild. Once per game round, place a tribe token on a friendly hero that doesn't have one already. Even if not in play, I can then discard that at any time to allow that hero to reroll all the dice. But while this strategy is in play, because normally, so like Geomancy can't be used if Hunter-Gatherer isn't the chosen strategy. While the Wild is in play, I can discard 3 of these tokens in order to gain 1 primacy point. So that's pretty cool. And then let's see, which one of these abilities, a friendly hero occupying a non-resource tile removes or ignores 2 damage. Ranger Escort, place up to a level 1 outpost on a non-resource tile occupied by the active hero. This outpost is not worth a primacy point. Or Wild Storm, when attacking a hero on a non-resource tile, the active hero does a minimum of 2 damage. Well, I don't attack heroes. So I guess we'll do Resurgence. And we'll do it this way so that, in fact, a friendly hero occupying a non-resource tile removes or ignores 3 damage. And, by the way, since I'm going to try to keep Azalea out of combat the most, she'll have the opportunity to collect these tokens more, because if they were to die, if anybody was to die, they would lose these tokens. I'm going to give that tribe token to her. Okay, so where were we? Oh, yeah, we're finishing up his turn. He needs to take an action. So he's going to attack the Spirit Walker. His basic ability is I can spend +1. I can spend 1 gold to have +1 attack. I'm definitely going to do that. I want to deal as much damage to the Spirit Walker as possible. And since the Spirit Walker only has 1 defense, I have a real good shot. So he naturally has 3 attack. I'm going to spend the 1 gold to get a 4th attack. By the way, y'all, this dice tower comes from Folded Space. I really, really love. This is my favorite dice tower that I have, and it is nice and quiet, but still has a real satisfying sound when you roll the dice. So I definitely recommend it. They mainly have inserts, but they also do have this dice tower. All right, so I need to. I'm just making sure I don't have any abilities. Ooh, pretty good, pretty good. I think I'm definitely going to send him... Oops, that was a 2. He's definitely going to fall back at a minimum. Like I said, he only has 1 defense. So he blocks 2. Which means I dealt 7 damage to him. He only has 10 life. And one of the main ways that I can gain experience points is by winning combat and by sending a monster into retreat. So I get one, so I won this combat. Obviously, I'm going to move him. It doesn't really make sense that he would retreat here because he's still next to me, or that he would fall back here. So I have him fall back here, and I am going to charge through to get to here. That way I can be flanking him when I bring this guy up to attack him. But now I get 1 experience point right there. Okay, so now we got to do Helgoth. And Helgoth is definitely closest to this outpost, so 1, 2. And now, target opportunity against Oriana. Helgoth has 3 attack. And Oriana has 3 defense. Oh, she blocked it. Yep, she blocked it. So nothing went through there. He's going to get to this next time. I need to keep that in mind. She might have to go engage. We'll see. Right now, though, I smell blood over here. We're going to go 1, 2, and attack. All right, so now Zotked's command ability, Wilder Pax, means that he's going to get +2 for his flanking instead of just +1. Flanking is anytime he's attacking this guy, and for every other hero adjacent to this guy, that's +1. All right, so he's going to get +2, and so he has 2 attack normally. So 4 attack. Oh, all 1s. That is gross. Block 2 of it, but that is a victory. Pretty sure 2 damage is definitely fallback, and I'm pretty sure that counts as a victory in terms of experience points. Yes, at least 2 damage. So this guy has to fall back again. This time fall back here, I guess. That's the only spot he can fall back to. Oh, but check this out. That is 1 experience point for the chieftain, which means he has leveled up. Don't forget, you gotta do that. All right, he's leveled up. So do we want to give him an additional defense or an additional attack? I think we'll give him an additional attack. He's going to spend a lot of time with natural defense because he's going to spend a lot of time with the outposts because he's going to be building them. So let's give him an extra attack since he's going to have all that extra defense anyway. And now he has the Axe of 2 Rivers. A Ronthar or an adjacent friendly hero does a minimum of 2 damage when attacking. That's cool. That's very cool. Because the Spirit Walker only needs 2 more damage to go into retreat. But now we've got Oriana up here, who is going to move here. Remember, she never does, right? She never does attacks of opportunity. All right, so nothing to worry about there. And that's the end of the round. So let's see how many resources I'm going to get. I'm going to get 3 ore, 2 wood, and 3 gold. Correction, just two ore because I'm not using hunt and gather this time. Just 2 ore. So 2 ore, 2 wood, 3 gold. Now the spirit gets placed right there. All right, we've got to take these off and then choose another strategy. Do I want to stay here or do I want to come back over here? I think I want to stay here because I want to try to build up. I've got plenty of resources, so I'm not too worried about that. And I want to try to build up her tribe tokens because one more after this turn, so 2 more total, and we can get a primacy point. So, I mean, I'm not super wild about either one of these, but we'll go ahead and just do that for the Ranger Escort. Now, we are now in round 3, which means that the monsters have leveled up. And so, for instance, for Tygian, she's going to now have 3 attack and 3 defense instead of her normal 2 attack and 2 defense. And her target... Oh, no! I didn't see this. Oh, all right. So she's going to move 1, 2. She's occupying a resource tile at any time that is not destroyed. She will use an action to destroy it. Okay, so... I should have been paying closer attention to what she was going to do. So that has been destroyed, and then I put another one of those chits on her card as well, because remember, if she gets to 10, which, like I said, I'm in real bad shape if she gets to 10, but anyway, Man, I'm gonna have. I'll have Zaked go first. Oh, how did he end up? When he pushed through, we didn't flip this over. Ugh, that is not good. So that was a poison swamp that he pushed through into, or charged through, which meant that he actually got 2 damage for going there. But then the round ended, so he's at 1 damage now. All right, so he's going to move here and attack this guy. He'll attack with 4 dice. I don't think I'm even going to... I'm not going to use the chieftain's ability to do a minimum of 2 damage because I feel like almost certainly that's going to happen anyway. But you know what? We have so many resources. Why not, right? All right, so we'll use the 1 wood to activate the chieftain's Axe of 2 Rivers. So it's going to be a minimum of 2 damage. So I don't even need to roll these dice because all I need is 2 damage to kill the Spirit Walker. So he gets flipped over. With the Spirit Walker, it's a little hard to tell, but there's kind of like grayed out a little bit on this side. You can tell a lot more easily with the more colorful ones. You can see how that's a lot different. And so he'll be on that side until the end of this round, at which point he'll flip over and stay on this card 1 more round, and then he'll redeploy. Okay. Killed him with Zaked, who gets 3 experience points for doing so, which gets him 1, 2, 3 to level 2. And we're going to pump him up a little bit with some attack. And now he has counterattack. A friendly hero adjacent to Zak that is attacked but not sent into retreat may immediately attack its attacker. Okay, so now would be the Spirit Walker's turn, but the Spirit Walker is dead. So, well, in retreat, actually. So now it's my turn. And I seem to have made a little bit of an error because she's actually going to have to get right into some combat here. And that was the whole reason I was giving her those tribe tokens. She's got 2 of them now because I figured she wouldn't be in combat much. But if we don't go and intercept this guy right here, then he's going to come and blow up my outposts, or at least make a solid attempt at doing so. So she's going to go 1, and then here, that's 2 movement. Well, we got, all right, well, that's good. She will attack Helgoth. Now, she has 2 attack, and that's it. He only has 1 defense, so it's not terrible. And that's pretty good. All right, so that's 5 right there. He only has 1 defense, and he rolled a 1. All right, so that's 4 damage to him. So he's going to fall back to here. Now, she is not going to charge through. Let's make sure we put the 4 damage on him. She is going to use her ability to uncover a tile. Now let's do this one. Another gold mine. Okay, all right. To replace the one that she just blew up. Oh, and because doesn't that ability say place a level 1 outpost? Yes. Right there. And so that means I am now at 4 primacy points. Okay, so now Oriana's turn, and all she's going to do is continue her slow march to the Well of Power. And that's the end of the game round. No, wait. Oh, I skipped Helgoth's turn. That should have been Oriana. That should have been Helgoth that went after her. So Oriana's actually there. Helgoth has to go. And he's still trying to make it to this outpost. So 1, 2. And then he's going to attack Oriana. Ooh. That's rough. But she does have 3 defense. So that, we'll get rid of that 3. And she's got 2 more back here, so 4 damage to her total. So that's going to cause her to fall back. Okay. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Now it's the chieftain's turn, and I really want to upgrade this, but he needs to kill her in order to prevent her from destroying more of my resources. So he is going to attack her. He only gets 2 defense or 2 attack, and he gets 3 attack, but she has 2 defense. So I think he's just going to use his ability again. Spend 1 wood to guarantee minimum of 2 damage, because that will kill the blighter or send the blighter into retreat. Okay, this is really helpful, having 2 off the board at the same time. And since he sent her into retreat, that's 3 experience points. There we go. So he's very close to leveling up again. Oh, and he can still move. But I think I'm going to have him stay right where he is, because we really want to level that up to level 3. So yeah, we'll leave him right where he's at. And then Oriana's going to move. Whoa, to there. Okay. End of round. Going to get 2 wood. 4 gold. And 2 ore. All right, then we need to add another spirit to the well. And then we'll begin the next round. Now that means that Tygian here will flip over to this side. And then the Night Stalker will flip to that side as well. And so then the next round, they'll come back out to their original starting locations and then continue playing from there. I think I'm going to do this one more time to at least get 1 primacy point from these. So Wildstorm, when attacking a hero, well, see, I'm not going to be attacking a hero, so this one really doesn't matter at all, but I'll go ahead and unlock it because, why not? So I'll just put that on there. Of course, these all come off of there. I have so many resources right now. Also, I do remove 1 damage from each hero. The only one that has any damage is Zotked over here, so we're going to take that off, and yeah, he has charge. It have tough. Tough actually gets rid of 2 damage, but he heals 1. And now we move on into the next turn. Now, obviously, she normally would go first, but she's not in the game at the moment. I definitely want to make sure somebody comes up here and collects these at this point. That's a lot. I mean, that is a primacy point and a half sitting there. I actually don't have anybody that can make it that far. So we'll just have to kind of head in that direction. Maybe with her. So yeah, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to upgrade this to level 3. So that costs 1 wood, 2 ore, and 1 gold. There we go. Now, I can only have 2 level 3 outposts. So those are my 2 level 3 outposts out there. That does give the chieftain 2 experience points. So as you can see, the first one would go right here, and that would then level him up. And the next one would go right there. So for his level up, let's see, he has 3 attack and 2 defense right now. With all these outposts, I'm not super concerned about defense. Let's give him, let's go attack heavy this game. So that opens up Rights of Protection for 1 gold, 2 ore, always available. Ranthar's basic ability is extended to range 3 and ignores 3 damage instead of 1. All right, so now he's going to move, and he'll move 1, 2. He'll move here. He's not going to go up this way. We're going to have both Zotked, and I think we'll have the, what was her name again? Our Zella. We'll have them close in on that location. So next up would be the Spirit Walker, who is obviously in retreat currently as well. So I think we will go with Zotked next. So 1, 2. And now I think we're going to use his charge ability. And he will go So charge here, because remember, charge allows him to move an additional space, provided he then attacks, which he's going to right here against against Helgoth. Now Helgoth currently has 4 damage, or 2 life left, is I guess the better way of saying that, and only has 1 defense. No, wait, that's not true. They're leveled up, so Helgoth has 2 defense. Zaked is currently rolling 4 attack dice. So we're looking at 2 3s and 2 1s. And like I said, Helgoth has 2 defense. So we'll wipe out those and wipe out that. So that's 3 damage to Helgoth, which is going to be enough to send him into retreat as well. All right, so Helgoth has gone into retreat, which means that Zaked has gotten 3 more experience points. Y'all, I really can't believe I'm having this much success in attacking. Now, I will say this is my second time using the Two Rivers Tribe. The first time was my best run at these monsters. So I guess maybe I've kind of, these guys might just kind of jive with the way I want to play the game. I had played, I can't remember their names, but the Red Tribe and the Black Tribe previously before that, and did not do so well. I think I eked out a victory both those times. But anyway, so let's see here. So we get 3 experience points. So that's 1, 2, and 3, which means he is very close. It's only 2 experience points away from getting that 3rd level, which equals a primacy point. All right, so now Zaked could charge through and go to this spot, but I don't think he's going to. I am tempted to, because that would allow me to uncover this spot, but I don't think he's going to, because she's going to move on her next turn, and she automatically wins her fights, so she would actually move straight through him, or she'd move around him, actually, probably. So there's not much reason for him to move there, and this might be something bad, get me in a jam. He's going to stay there. I can have her move here, and then he'll be able to deal with her on his next turn. So next it would be Helgoth's turn, but again, he just went into retreat. So we'll be over here to our Zayla. And she is going to build a outpost here in the forest. So there's that. And of course, that did cost 2 gold. Now we do want to use her basic ability as well for 1 gold. I'm trying to think where we might want to do this. Within range 3... I mean, I guess we could do it here. All right, so we've got a mountain. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. So we got a nice little mountain range right here. So if Zaked had gone there, he would have actually been thrown back and would have ended up right back here anyway. Okay, so that was her her basic ability. Before we forget, we're going to go ahead and use the wild again. So place a tribe's token on her card. And now, while in play, discard 3 tokens at the same time to gain 1 primacy point. So let's do that. That puts us at 5. All right, so now she has 2 movement still. I think she'll scout this spot. Just grasslands. By the way, the spots that the monsters start on, their home bases, those can't actually be flipped over. Those are just kind of placeholders for where the monsters start. And then she will actually move. Do I want her to move? Or do I want her to stay here and upgrade this next time? Because I can have 3 more level 2s on the board. I think she'll stay where she is, but she is going to scout this spot as well. Ooh, what do we got here? A ore mine. Okay. Man, I got real lucky. There's a lot of resource, but I've had times before where resources really got spread out this way, so that's helping me out a lot too, having so many resources right here near my home or near my starting position. So that's everything she can do. So now Oriana will go, and obviously the only place she can go to get closer to the Spirit Well is right here. And that's the end of the game round. So let's see. We got to gain our resources. So let's start with wood. We get 3 wood. And then ore, 3 ore. Gold, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see. So that was the, got to place a spirit over here. And beginning of the next round, which means she is coming back out. And so is the Spirit Walker. And Helgoth will flip over to his normal side, and he'll be back out next time. So for chosen strategy, let's go over here to Force of Nature. And let's look here. Feral Forces. If occupying a resource tile, the active hero has +1 attack and does +1 damage. Wall of Earth. If occupying a non-resource tile, a friendly hero has +1 defend. Implacable Advance. The active hero ignores the effects of vent and mud tiles it occupies and removes 0 damage. Let's go here. Let's really bring the attack. So let's do it this way. So it'll actually be the active hero has +1 attack and does +2 damage. Tijian is back in the game and will always target the closest revealed resource tile that has not been destroyed and is not currently occupied, which is going to be all the way over here. So it says that's what she's targeting, so that's what she's targeting. And let's see. So she'll move 1, 2. Now, is this a juicy target? I don't think so. She has 3 attack. The chieftain has 2 defense. And oh, well, maybe actually, yeah, look at this. She has 3 attack because she's at this level right here. So 3 attack and 3 defense. The chieftain has 2 defense, and this outpost only has 1 defense, so that's 3 defense total. So that is a juicy target. All right, so she's going to roll 3 dice. Let's get that one out here. Pretty good roll for her. All right, so here we go. 2, 2, and 1. But Aranthar has the rights of protection, which allow him to ignore. So these are gone, and this is basically reduced to a 2. So 2 damage is what we're dealing with. If he does the rights of protection, he can ignore 3 damage. So we will pay 1 gold and 2 ore for rights of protection, and that will do no damage to me. All right, so next up we'll do Zaked. He's going to come in here to the Well of Power and claim these 4 spirits. And then as his action, well, he still has 1 more movement. So he's going to scout this spot right here. Ooh, what is this? So that icon is local traders. The player that revealed this tile cannot use abilities on their strategy tree for the rest of the game round. So basically that means the feral forces are not available to me. For like the one I just unlocked is not available to me for the rest of the game round. All right, well, fortunately I'm doing pretty good attacking on my own anyway. So Zaked is now going to attack Oriana. And let's see, he's working with 4 attack. I can actually do +1 damage. How much? She has 4 defense. So yeah, so we'll pay 1 gold. Not for +1 damage, for +1 attack. So he's going to roll 5 dice. Ooh, not the best roll here. Got a 3, a 2, and 3 1s. Oops. So I think Zaked is also going to now use Primal Rage. So 1 gold again will allow him to reroll 2 dice. Oh, jeez. Rerolled them right into 1s. By the way, he just used 2 abilities, so that means the Spirit Walker has 2 attack tokens added to it. So we're good there. So that's what we're going to work with. Let's see. She's going to roll 4 dice for defense. Let's see what happens. Oh, I think she blocked it. I think so. That 3 takes care of that. That 3 takes care of all of that. Yep. And that takes care of that. And she even has a little bit left over. I think I forgot to move my game round marker. I'm not sure, y'all, if I forgot to move this or not, but I'm going to go ahead and move it. I think, pretty sure we're in round 5 now. Okay. Anyway, so that attack completely failed. He's going to go in and use 2 spirits for a primacy point. We're going to hold on to the other spirits in case we need them for attack purposes. Maybe I should have used them right there, but that puts us at 6 primacy points now. And remember, 10 is what we're trying to get to. All right, so next up is the Spirit Walker. And always target the closest hero belonging to the player who last used an ability. So the closest hero belonging to the player who last used an ability. I think before I was playing it, he targeted the hero who last used an ability, but that's not what it says. It's the player. So it's always going to be me. And he's just going to attack the closest hero that used an ability. So he'll actually move here. Ooh. And he has 4 attack. Tygian has 3 defense, so that is a juicy target, and Spirit Walker is going to attack Tygian. Whoa! That is a serious attack. We've got 3 3s and a 2. All right, so Tygian, I think I said 3 defense. Not going to be enough. Blocks that, has 2 1s, so that'll knock one of these down to a 1. But that is 7 damage. And Tygian only has 6 health. Oh my gosh, she just got blasted back into retreat by friendly fire. I mean, not really friendly, obviously, but whew, okay. Well, thanks, Spirit Walker. All right, so now we'll have our Zella go. She's going to upgrade that to a level 2. Or, you know what? We'll come back to that. Let's move here and build a level 1 there to get an additional primacy point out there. So that'll cost 2 gold. There we go. So that puts us at 7 primacy points. She's used 1 movement. I think she will scout here. Oh, okay. So see, here's the reason why we scout instead of move directly onto it. This right here is the monster, let's say, Kakanositel, the Bearer of Evil. So basically, he would immediately attack me. So we're not going to go there. We scouted it, saw this guy's hanging out there. We're just going to leave that tile alone. And then she's going to use her ability. What was that, 1 gold again? Yeah, 1 gold. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she'll reveal this one. Oh, look at that. Okay, perfect. That's awesome. So when she uses that ability, she gets to place a level 1 outpost on a resource tile, if that's what she reveals. So that puts us at 8. We're at 8 primacy points. Fantastic. All right, so it would be Helgoth's turn, but he obviously is not in the game. So next will be the Chieftain. And he will upgrade this spot right here. Let's see, we need 1 gold and 2 wood to upgrade. 1 gold and 2 wood. There we go. And then I'll have him move 1, 2, and he can upgrade this next time. Actually, but you know what? We'll move through here. Let's go 1. Swamp. Oh no. So I get stuck in the swamp. Oh, I'm going to be out in the open for, well, I'll have a chance to move him before it comes back around to this guy's turn. Because remember, the swamp ends your movement. All right, so finally, Oriana has to go. And she's going to try to come here onto that Well of Power. So let's read this again. Oriana will instead attack whatever is occupying that tile. Oriana automatically wins any attack, deals no damage, forces heroes to fall back, and destroys outposts. She will always charge through after attacking, never performs attacks of opportunity. All right, so he's got to fall back. He'll fall back here, and she charges through. All right, which means that I wonder. I might not have even been able to attack her. I wonder if taking those spirits when he took those spirits, if that was an action. Let me check the rulebook. Okay, yeah. So gathering spirits is actually an action. So I shouldn't have attacked her. So it's a good thing that I didn't do any damage because I shouldn't have attacked her. All right. So she's there. He fell back here. It's the end of her turn. It's the end of the round. So let's finish all that up. Let's see. We got to collect our resources. So let's start with gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold. Ore is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And wood is 1, 2, 3. All right, so now a spirit does go on the spirit well. Oriana will have to wait for her turn to actually gather it, though. All right, beginning of the next round, Helgoth is going to come back out. And Tygian flips back over to this side. So round 6 means that the monsters have upgraded again. And now what am I think I'll stick with the Force of Nature strategy. And we'll go with Wall of Earth. And again, not really having a problem with resources, so we'll make it so that Wall of Earth now says if occupying a non-resource tile, a friendly hero has +2 defend. Oh, also, I forgot to give the chieftain his experience point for upgrading there, so he has 2 experience points right now. All right, so Tygian would go first, but obviously she's out, so we go first now, or we'll be next. So I think we'll go with the chieftain. I'm going to get him behind some protective walls here since the Spirit Walker is going to be next. And we'll put him right here. So that's one movement. Let's go ahead and scout this, though, and see what it looks like. Gold mine. Oh, wow. Check it out. So gold mine with a outpost already built on it. So that puts us at 9 primacy. I'm going to go ahead and spend these last 2 spirits to put us at 10 primacy. So now we just have to maintain what we've got till the end of the round. And since Helgoth really is our greatest threat to primacy points, since he destroys outpost, I think we got a good shot at winning at the end of this round. Okay, so now the chieftain will go ahead and upgrade this outpost. That is 1 gold and 2 wood. There we go. All right, and he, of course, gets one experience point for that. All right, and that's his turn. So next up is the Spirit Walker. The Spirit Walker will always target the closest hero belonging to the player who last used an ability. Well, oh wait, did anybody use an ability the last time? No, the chieftain didn't, so we're good. Okay. Spirit Walker still has 2. Oh, no, he should, because when she used her ability last round, I didn't add 1. So Spirit Walker has 3 +1 attacks on him right now. So these are the 2 closest. We need to have a juicy target. So let's see. The chieftain has 2 defense plus the 2 defense from the outpost, so 4 defense, which is up against, so that's fine because the Spirit Walker has a 5 attack. And then Zatked here has 2 defense. And what happens in the farce there? Or excuse me, in the Arcane Fog, he gains +1 attack. So Zatked is definitely the juicier target. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but I believe that makes the most sense as far as how to break the tie, because he only has 2 defense. So the Spirit Walker will move here and attack Zatked. So the Spirit Walker rolls 5 dice. Whoa, that's pretty rough. So we've got 3 3s and 2 2s. So a lot of damage. So Zatked, obviously, like I said, starts with 2 defense. Now let's see if we can build this up at all somehow. We actually can't, as far as I can see. I'll be able to use the Chieftain to ignore some damage, up to 3 damage, but we'll see if that's enough. So here we go. All right, so he rolled a 3 and a 1. I'm going to use the Chieftain's Primal Rage ability to re-roll the 1. And just by using that, he is going to give the Spirit Walker another attack, but that won't happen. That won't be useful to it till the next attack. Ugh, roll the 1 again. All right, so this is going to be pretty bad. So that drops that down to a 1. Cancels that 3. So we've got 6, 8, 9 damage. Even if we ignore 3 damage, it doesn't matter. He's still in retreat. Yeah. All right. So he has gone into retreat. Zatked has taken a strong shot from the Spirit Walker. So the Spirit Walker does gain a counter, saying that he has sent a hero into retreat. If he gets 6 of those, he wins. I don't think he's going to have the opportunity because that's his turn. So now my turn. I have the Chieftain available, or I'm sorry, the Cold Wind, Arzella available. So we know this is a monster. She's going to scout here. Okay, might as well turn that over. And then she'll use... Oh, you know what? I just realized. That last one was even worse than I thought because the monsters are now at their level 2. They've leveled up twice. So the Spirit Walker actually should have had 1 extra attack dice too. So, yeah. And he now can have a maximum of 5 level up tokens on him, which he has just reached now that Arzella is using a ability. She's going to use that ability to, let's see, 1, 2, she's going to reveal this tile. All right, grasslands. And then she will level up here, level up this outpost with 1 gold and 2 wood. Oh, and by the way, the Zatked, when he died, the River Savior, when he died, these experience points that have not been turned into a level up yet, they all go away. He doesn't lose a level, but the experience points that he currently had accrued are gone. So I think she's going to stay there. I don't see any reason to move her. Yeah. All right, so Helgoth is going to go, and he just moves 2 towards the nearest outpost. Right there. All my people have gone. I have nobody else to go, though, so Oriana goes. She actually collects this right here, the Spirit. Put that on her card. And then let's see what happens again when she does that. Shoot. Each time Oriana consumes spirits, she performs the Scouring. Scouring happens immediately upon consumption, causes 1 damage for each spirit on Oriana's card to all other outposts and heroes within the range equal number of spirits on her card. So basically, he takes a damage. This outpost also takes a damage, but outposts, if they don't get destroyed, then they just stay where they're at. But if you were to allow her to start collecting those spirit tokens, unchecked, that could be pretty serious. But that is the end of the round. I'm still at 10 primacy points, so I have won the game. I'd say this is probably my most dominant performance, winning it in round 6. In the past, it's always come to round 8 or 9, maybe even into round 10. So yeah, pretty happy with this. Let's go back up top. All right, so there you go. I pulled out the victory. Thank you. This faction actually is without a doubt the best that I've done so far playing solo. I've used 2 other factions. One of them, I think I put out the victory, but that was when I was playing with just 3 monsters, which is considered easy mode. The other one, I definitely did not pull out the victory. So I'm gonna have to see if maybe I can go back and tweak things a little bit with the other factions. Also see if maybe I can win faster with this faction, get into finish the game in a quicker number of rounds is what I'm trying to say. So thank you again for watching. If you like what I've got going on here on the channel, please be sure to check out our Patreon. Support us over there. You can find me on Twitter at boredonlineboardoffline. All kinds of great ways to get involved. We got lots of great videos coming out in the near future. We got a tapestry how to play coming, and our top 20 most played games of all time by hours played. Hope you enjoyed this video again, and until next time, if you're bored online, bored offline.